Alright, now I'm ready. Ooh, I have not played this game in a while. Oh wait, fuck. What's up, Carpet? Can I explain the braking system? Yeah, I could do that. Give me a second. So, the braking system. Fuck, I have to remember what it is. It's been a minute. You either press. You just have to match the strength they're using, right? So when they're doing a combo, and they're in the middle of their linker or of their special, you have to match the strength of that special. So you either press. I can't remember. It's like, you press both light and the other light at the same time, or you just have to press one. I can't fucking remember.
Are you streaming right now?
Yeah, I'm streaming right now.
Alright. I'm not very good, so.
I'm not good either. You see level 15 over there?
I don't even know how the levels work. So.
I have no. You just play. As far as I'm aware. I can't remember how to do combo breakers, but if I remember correctly, you just press the matching strength.
Eons have tempered my blade. I have faced the blood and silenced truth. I would reign. Fight!
Fuck. Damn it. Is it just a guess? Yeah, it's a guess. So like when,
Another victory.
well, not really. So just think about it this way: if the light ones are very fast, that's kind of like a guess. But the medium and heavy ones are slightly reactable. So what they do is they do the medium, and they go from medium to light to medium, to like bait you into thinking you're gonna react, and then from there you get locked out, and they just go for the big shit. Or they can go for heavy. Like if they think you're gonna go from medium to light and they go for light immediately, they'll just go for heavy and it'll lock you out too. So it's like a little mind game in the middle of the combo. To me, it's like Sam Show but on hit.
I have faced the flood inside. Ready. Fight.
Man, that shit was plus as fuck. Fuck. Yeah, I can read the YouTube chat. I got shot. Oh, fuck. Oh, I forgot about Chip.
Another victory, yes, but there is always another battle.
It's crazy. I don't have to hit anything. It just starts. What's the point of even going back?
I think there's a way to do rematches, but I don't know how to set it up. Everybody else I play with is crossplay, and you can't do it with crossplay.
Hmm.
I have faced the flood and silenced truth. Ready. Fight.
What's up, Red Cyan? Ah, gun.
Another victory, yes, but there is always another battle. I have faced the flood and silenced truth. Ready. Fight!
God damn it. See ya, lad.
Another victory, yes, but there is always another battle. Death comes to all, except me. Supreme victory!
Do 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 do.
Can you break the grab out of that dash?
Yeah, you can break it. It's just a reaction.
Yeah. Alright.
I'm remembering everything a little bit at a time. That little dash is like, I can either go low, do nothing, or do a tackle, or do an overhead. So it's like a three.
Just do the grab every time until I get the timing right.
Yeah, like
I
this.
tried to break it every time and I didn't get it.
Toss! Fight on! Ready! Fight! Triple!
Ah.
Another victory, yes, but there is always another battle. I have faced the flood and sat ready. Fight!
Ah, motherfucker.
Death comes to all. Except me.
What's up, doggy sandwich?
Death comes to all, except me.
Do 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 do.
Fight on. Eons have tempered my blade.
Good job, coach. Say the line, coach.
Death comes to all, except me. Supreme victory!
You can't jab him out of that unless he comes up short.
It just looks so funny. It just fell over. Yeah, man. Why would I ditch Tusk for Sagat in Street Fighter V? It's just rough. Damn it. Aww. That should have worked. Damn, that was the biggest as fuck.
Death comes to all. Except me.
I keep putting. Fuck. Yeah, man, it is this game's time. I'm honestly pretty close to just not running tournaments anymore. I think it's stressing me out too much and makes it really hard to enjoy fighting games. Because, like, every time I play fighting games, I literally need to spend about 2 hours after playing a fighting game to relax. And I'm like, my heart is just fucking pounding, and I've got like really tense muscles and shit. It takes like 2 hours. Only again, it's not like that at Samurai Showdown. It's because I have so much control in that game, I'm never like stressed. My leg? What's up, Gunshot? Fuck. Right. Oh. Oh, you're not dead? What the fuck? It's alright, we got chip damage. Oh no. Oh. Yes.
Death comes to all. Except me.
Are you trying to play on
Can't
hitbox?
get anything out. Everything I've tried on defense has failed.
This game feels kind of rough on defense. It's like Street Fighter 4. Like the knockdown timing and everything feels like Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4's wake-up timing wasn't that strange. That was still like 5 frames.
You know, it's strange as in like almost all new games these days allow you to backtech on not like on soft knockdowns or alternate your wake up timing. This game is just like everything's a hard knockdown. Or you're not rolling anywhere. You have to hold that shit. Oh, that time I got it. Yeah, that thing they added in Ultra. I didn't like that either, but I don't know if it had to this day, I don't know if the late wake up was a good idea, because it's good and bad. It's good because you don't get unblockable to death, but it's also like, damn, there goes all that tech. Why can I swing? Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Ah, he shot me.
Another victory, yes, but there is always another battle.
Yeah, Ibuki got away with murder. But a lot of other characters, they were fucked. But Ibuki, she could land and then she had enough time to do another one. Which is why she was like one of the best for sure. Ibuki was so fucking good for that. Akuma was also good in a way, in a reason that even if his setup didn't work, he's still Akuma right next to you, which is a mix-up on its own. The true number one of the game? What are you talking about? You talking about Street Fighter 4? Who's the true number one? Who are you talking about?
Except me.
Man, now you just making shit up. If I came to Warner Robins. This sounds like we talking about the swagger. God damn. Ah.
Another victory, yes, but there is
Came to
always another
Warner
battle.
Robins, you would know. Who the fuck are y'all talking about?
Fight on. I have faced the flood and silenced truth. I will quell your thunder. Fight! Walk out! another
Fucking
battle.
coach talking in riddles.
I have faced the flood and silenced truth. Ready. Fight.
Goes so fucking far. Aww.
Death comes to all, except me.
They put Doom guy by in? Blah, blah, blah. They put the Doom guy in here? Probably. They put another season out? Probably. Oh, fuck.
have faced the flood. Ready.
Death comes to all, except me.
All right, man. I think I'm done for the night. I need to take a break.
Oh, we were playing the 10?
I mean, I just decided now. Oh, wait. I forgot the fucking lobby. He's not in my actual thing. He's in the lobby. All right, let me send him a message. Yeah, I'm about to cancel the fucking tournament real quick, too. Oh, man, I feel like I'm about to have a goddamn heart attack. Every time I play fighting games and it gets really bad, then it feels like I'm under attack. Yeah, like, the game is actually... So, like, just think of it of Samurai Showdown. So you're saying that it looks unreactable, but it's not like... So, like, it's like Recoil. This is why I think I like this game for the same reason. But in Recoil, you can't react to what they do in Recoil. You just have to, like, use your understanding of their options and, like, their patterns against them. And this game is the same thing. Like they can the combo breaker system. You just have to take a look at how they approach you, and then just make note of it. And if they have a pattern, then you'll blow them up every time. The difference is that this game's been out for 7 years, and fucking, you know, like fucking Sam Show's only been out for a year, so not everyone's got that quite grasped. But this game, I mean, if you've been playing it for this long, then it's probably harder to get a pattern out of them. But there's still, you know, lots of new people. When I first started playing like a couple months ago, lots of people, lots of new guys. I was like, damn. And not just new to like Killer Instinct, just new to fighting games too. Yeah, that's cool. I like it. I'm a fan. But yeah, I'm done. I'm gonna go relax for the next hour or so. I'll definitely probably keep playing this more. I'm about to stop doing tournaments, and I'll probably just start playing this instead. Because I like it, and I've just put it aside for other games I don't like. Or games I can't play online. Yeah, it's more about knowing what they're going to try to get away with more than anything. Ultimately, that's how you win. I think it's cool. I like it. I like that idea in the Samurai Showdown too, because you know, even though I prefer like deliberate punishment and all that, I like open-ended approaches, and I don't like things being so fucking one-dimensional, right? And a lot of new fighting games are incredibly one-dimensional, and what the developers want. But when you have open-ended ideas like this built into the system, then no matter how one-dimensional they want it, the system is gonna allow you to play open. So to me, that's why it's you know, important to have shit like that. Yeah, new fighting games suck, man. They're just too controlling, and it's not fun. It's really not fun. I mean, I tried to play Street Fighter V today just to play with Darius and them because they wanted somebody to play with. I was like, okay, I'll play. But it's just like, man, if you don't do the one thing they want you to do, then you'll never fucking win, ever. And they don't leave opportunity for you to be creative. It's just like, hey, you cannot follow this up. That's it. This, you can. Use this. Only this. And if you try to use this other thing, you better think twice, buddy. But, you know, it ends up being an unfun game. Oh, it's unfun for low tiers. Obviously, if it's yeah, it's like more about it's more fun for the high tiers, because in that game, in those kind of games, the high tiers are the ones that just get around it anyway. Like all the limitations they put in, the high tiers are generally the ones that just like they don't give a fuck about limitations. They just work around the limitations because they just, for some reason or another, the balancing team decided these 4 or 5 characters don't play the same rules as everyone else, and they can actually do the thing everyone wishes they could do. And obviously, in other older fighting games, top tiers are usually more dominant for almost the same reason. The difference is not because of it's normally not because the developers decided that everyone should suffer and these got away. It's just more like, hey, these are the system mechanics, and they ended up working with them. Not, hey, these are the system mechanics, and we're trying to deliberately avoid these things. But these guys, they can do it. It's just more like, you know, before it's just like, these are the system mechanics. These characters go. They're out there. Now go figure out how they interact with these system mechanics. That's the difference in concept, I believe, from prior fighting games and newer fighting games. And you know, it's just, you know, it's not very good. It's not good. It's not good game design. That kind of stuff just happens. I mean, yeah. I mean, that kind of stuff does happen, but the problem is that their job as a developer is to make sure the game is fun. But if they're trying to like, well, it's more okay. You know, let me look at it this way. A lot of things developers leave in, and you're like, what the fuck? And it's just things that should be obvious, right? Like, let's use, I don't know, Samurai Showdown. Shit, man, I'll fucking talk about Sam Show negatively for once. I mean, I talk about Street Fighter 5 negatively all the time, but I'll talk about Samurai Showdown. Yeah, I'm starting to learn KI. I mean, I play it every now and then, but I'm starting to learn again. But, so, like, Samurai Showdown, some things like risk reward and Sam Show are fucked up. The whole reason why people hate Shizumaru is not because he does so much damage and shit. It's more like within the constraints of Samurai Showdown, it's an oversight. He's the oversight because his jump heavy like beats even DPs most of the time because of the way it works, and the damage output on it is so high that it'll out damage in a trade. It's fucking why is tap like do 85% of your life and it's like hard as fuck to punish, but DPs are easy as fuck to punish, and it's just like a DP. I mean, it's just invincible and it runs full screen. But yeah, so like shit like that, man. It's nice to see in another game. Yeah, I'm trying, man. I'm trying. And it's not like, and it's like I don't think they understand why Shizu's JC fucking is so stupid. They just know that what they're doing is they see the JC, right? And they just like, okay, well, we'll just match the hitbox to the hurtbox. But I want to believe that's how they think. And it's just naive, right? But it's not how they think, because then you look at Yoshitora, and his JC has a huge hurtbox at the bottom. It's got a huge hurtbox at the bottom. So they obviously know that Yoshitora's JC would be completely busted if it didn't have a extended hurtbox. But for some reason, they don't see the issue with Shizumaru having a JC that just clocks everything. Because his JC is like 10 times better than Darley's. Because Darley's just has his arc, which it's really good. It catches like everything. But his is just like out, like wham. Like it's just out. And the range is so fucking strong. It makes him really belligerent. But yeah, like, man. It's not even like... Obviously a JC should always lose to a DP. But it's just, you know, the interaction and how fast it comes out and how fast you have to react just to get that shit stopped. If they just increase the hurtbox on the startup of that shit, then you could probably DP it every time. But they haven't done anything to address that shit or anything, then it's probably that's just the way it is. But if there's anything that does need to be changed about Shizumaru for sure, it's tap. Tap needs to be changed. It can remain the damage the same or all that bullshit if they want to keep it that way. But man, tap on Shizu, it needs to be like negative 56. Like why is DP like negative 70 or whatever, but tap, which is just as invincible as DP and runs forward and does 3 times as much, not as negative. Fucking, like, think of like Kiyoshiro, his frog. You could jump it, see it, and then fucking land and SSM his ass. What sense does that make the tap is not more negative than that? They need to fix that shit. If there was any one change I would make the Samurai Showdown, that'd be the only one. Like, if I had to, if someone, the developer say, hey, name one gameplay change that you want, I would be like, hey, tap, negative 67 or some shit. Double the negativity, because I want to be able to dash and SSM that shit. It's too safe for what it is. It's way too safe. Especially in a game where it's the reason why it's so upsetting is because this is supposed to be a game of risk reward, but that move breaks risk reward like out the ass. Yeah, like Samurai Showdown. The meta for Samsho, the reason I brought Samsho up is because Shizu is incidentally just the best because he breaks the meta. because he circumvents the system mechanics, but not because of like limitations that like SNK put in the game. The game is not very limited. It's very open ended. Everything's open ended. It's just that more like he's just good because he just ended up being the guy that they fucking there was an oversight on his like risk reward. that was mainly what the point was getting around to. But then there's games like Street Fighter 5. Now I can bring up Street Fighter where the opposite, where like Sam Show's like open, but Street Fighter's like constrained out the ass. Like Street Fighter's top tiers are the ones that can combo, like have the great corner carry, good V trigger, and also can pressure mid screen after knockdown. And they had all three of those traits. If they have those three, they're top tier, and it's because they did their best to limit how much mix-ups you get mid-screen and all kinds of shit. And the ones that just get it anyway, it's just because their moves can't be nerfed in a way to make them more negative. So they just ended up getting Oki mid-screen and shit. And they just the top tiers just because they're the only ones that can do it despite Capcom's best efforts to get rid of that shit. That's just how it works. I mean, just think of the top tiers like fucking Urian and Karen and like fucking Cammy and like Rashid, fucking who else is really stupid? I guess those are like the main ones. They can chase mid-screen when most characters in this game, when they knock you down without meter, they cannot chase. But those characters can chase without meter and get like pressure of like they can like pressure you mid-screen, and then when they get you in the corner, that's a wrap. And then their V triggers are all those characters. They're all their V triggers. They just pop them, and the characters are just gross, and they're not very. It's hard to fuck them up. It's hard to fuck up the use of those V triggers. So those characters just end up being top tier. Just Capcom, because they just end up doing the things Capcom didn't want you to do. Yeah, obviously it like okay, so if you design the game, or like if you design your system to be sound, and then release the characters into the wild, and then after like a couple months you just figure out, hey, this guy's just fucking way too good, that's fine. But when you like design the game to be a specific way, and every character to function a specific way, 100% with no open endingness, then the character is only going to be as good as you designed it to be. So they're probably going to be trash every iteration for the most part, unless you fucking completely 180 the design. Just look at Alex, man. They buff Alex like 100 times, but they still sucks in Street Fighter 5 because no matter how many times they buff him, they won't give him Oki after command throw because that's just the thing they don't want him to have. They don't want him to have an Oki after anything. And it took like 100 versions of the game for him to get his fucking knee Oki back. So he's just trash. He's just never going to be good because his design is terrible and it's not open-ended and he can't push after like a knockdown. It's just, he's fucked. And in Sam's show, this character's like that too, but it's not deliberate. You know, characters like I guess I would say Wu. Wu just doesn't fit the system mechanics at all. And they didn't design her around the system mechanics. They just designed a cool character and then put her out there, and she just didn't work out. And I don't think they can fix her because I don't think anything she does is good in Samurai Showdown consistently. And she's bad, and I don't think they can fix her because of that. But it's not their fault. They didn't like make this character. They didn't design the system. They didn't fucking like, hey, this is. If you dash right here, you're only +1. And if you ever don't do anything but dash right here, you're fucking stupid. Like, they didn't make that character like that. It's just they made the character and then put her out there, and then she's just not going to work with the system at all. Like Street Fighter, they put like a fucking like magnifying glass on how much frame data you have on everything. Well, on command throw, if he dashes forward, whiffs a light kick, and then it says Mississippi 3 times, he's +2. And that's what we want as Capcom, is him to be +2 right here. And anything more than that fuck him. And then there's like other characters on the screen that are like, hey man, can I get some Oki after my command throw? No, you're -4 if you dash forward. Well, that means I don't even get to like try anything. Well, that's just we don't want you to have anything, and that's just how you're gonna be. You cannot do anything after this and we don't, because we don't like Oki after these scenarios for your character, and so we're trying to constrain it so you're not too strong. And it's not because, but they're not thinking of it objectively. They need to see how open ends develop the character, but they're so busy trying to make sure you don't get anything. They don't even know what the character would even look like if it was functioning correctly. Like, I can only imagine how good Alex would be if he fucking had a goddamn mix-up after his command throw. He would probably be really good. He'd probably top tier as fuck. But, I mean, if every character in the game had Oki, then he probably wouldn't look that good. But that's just the design decisions they made. That's just how fighting games are going. And it's not good. It's not good. It's not good. Even Granblue. Granblue's like fucking... Whew, boy. It's not as bad, though. Granblue's like less bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Granblue's like other problem is that they were... At some point, they decided they don't want mix-ups to be too overwhelming. And what they did was... I think they made it so you have to EX in order to like land a hard knockdown. I guess they did that to prevent characters from being too fucking oppressive. But when they did that, they made the characters that don't have good corner carry like average automatically, right? Because now the only way to get real good mix-ups is to forfeit your EX or be a character with good corner carry, and then you don't have to worry about it. So when you do shit like that, like, hey, Oki, people don't like getting mixed up. So boom, chop it out. You have to pay a price for mix-ups. Now every character that does not have access to a mix-up because their moves just don't happen to align with that is trash or average. They'll never be good in tournament. You can win with them in tournament, they just won't be good in tournament. So now that leaves, like, every time they do some shit like that, they just raise the bar for how many characters you should actually be playing in tournament, because if you can't access mid-screen mix-ups, normally your character's not going to be good in these kind of games. And then they're going to be like, hey, well, actually, you know, we'll make it so that if you want big damage in the corner, you have to, like, be able to launch. I don't know. So here's another one. Your character needs to be able to, like, launch, counter hit, crouch heavy, and do corner carry. If it don't, then raise the bar a little higher. If you're beneath this bar, you're fucking trash. And you know why? Because they made DPs not hard knockdown. Right? So, like, you see what I'm saying? Like, every time they make shit not do stuff for the sake of, like, helping people, they just make the bar higher for, like, what it takes to be a top tier character and have a fun character. I mean, you can't watch these top tiers in Granblue and be like, damn, I wish my character fucking corner carry killed. But if they made DPs hard knockdown, then if you have a character that's not so good, like maybe Normaya, and you DP and you anti-air and you knock him on the ground, then maybe you wouldn't be so pressed for having a half-string corner carry combo, because you'd be happy with just a hard knockdown and you'd be able to do a mix-up, right? So that's just the state of fighting games right now, and it's terrible. I think it's fucking trash. I hate it, man. It's not good luck. I've been playing KI for like maybe a couple months. It's fun. I just need to put more time into it. I've just been on and off. But yeah, Street Fighter 4. As much as people may or may not like Street Fighter 4, it is a very open-ended game for every character except for maybe like the bottom 3. Which, you know, in a game where like there's like 40 characters, I think that's pretty good. Obviously, not all of them are competitively the best character to pick, but I can pick Sagat, right? Mid-tier, right? And it's fun. Like, it's fun. Like, Sagat's not that great, but he's fun because I can just make shit up and freestyle on wake up. I can decide my spacing on wake up. I can fucking decide to cross up. I can fucking I don't know, tiger uppercut leads to a knockdown. I can pressure them if I feel like it. I can back off if I feel like it. Street Fighter 5 Sagat, I anti-air with DP. I get nothing. I can't pressure them, and nothing fundamentally changes, and the damage is trash. So it's like, that's a design decision they made. You know, they made a design decision at some point to have DPs not hard knockdown or knock down long enough to like let people approach, because people don't like being pressured, and all that jazz. So it just ends up being like that. It's just a consequence of deciding decisions. What's up? Who am I playing? KI? I'm playing Tusk.
Still playing KI?
Yeah.
Like, for real? For real?
Yeah, it's on right now. I just got done.
What you playing?
Tusk.
No, I'm not. What you
Oh, the Toe Robinson? The guy you beat in Sam Show, and he was like, I'll get you, Bates, in Florida, and you took the monitor from him?
Oh, the Charlotte?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. How he doing?
He's all right.
He was mad salty.
He's. I think he still may feel some kind of way.
Indro's busted back, man. I love him. I love him. I didn't know he played KI.
He's trying to learn. He gets a little tight. I didn't mean to. I laugh at him.
He wants it, man. He wants it bad.
He wants to win, which is admirable.
Yeah. I respect that. That's what beating him feels better.
I need to practice more. I'm gonna start playing more.
I shouldn't say that.
Where's the rest of the rant at? What is left to rant about? I just told you why fighting games suck these days. What am I talking about? Oh, I'm talking to Coach. Well, I'm talking to like 5 people.
Y'all never invite me to any of these talks.
You wouldn't even see the message even if I send it to you.
Are we all on Discord?
Yeah, or in the Twitch chat.
Are you streaming?
Oh yeah, I'm streaming.
Oh, fuck. I don't see you. My bad. I didn't know you were streaming.
This is like the 5th time Bases walked in and didn't even know I was streaming. Nah, I'm just talking to them about. Do I see the Sam Show Oki system is okay?
I love the Sam Show Oki system. It's called No Oki. It's the best.
I mean, there is Oki. It's just
Yeah, it is Oki, but you gotta work for it.
yeah. See, the Oki system to me, I like it because the reward is the thing is in Samurai Showdown, the damage is so big, right? So like if you call them out on their wake up, they get hit. But you also have strong defensive options, so you don't feel assed out, right?
If you like Oki system, you should play Ram.
I don't like that game's Oki.
The Oki is as fair as it gets.
That's not good.
You got the spin meter, and then you get Oki.
Yeah, well, I'm talking about that how that's trash
Why is that trash?
because when you make system mechanics in order to deliberately limit you, there's only so far you can push things, right? As a street.
Yeah, but that's what everybody wants. They want
No, that's what Capcom wants. Not Capcom. No, that's what new fighting game developers want.
fair Oki.
I don't. This is boring.
It's boring. So you like Saint Oki?
Who?
I mean, so you like Kai Oki?
That shit?
Is that fun for you? You like Eddie Oki?
Can I roll? Did I have good defensive
Like
options?
Johnny Oki?
Can I good beat it? Do I come out ahead? Hell no. You have to.
You like Johnny Oki?
I like Oki that comes out ahead. Like if you call it out, you're ahead. I don't like completely one-sided bullshit.
That's Guilty Gear.
I didn't say I liked it though. I said I like good Oki.
Grand Blue is fair Oki.
It's not fair, you know why? Because not everyone gets to indulge in this.
Just spin meter, everybody gets Oki.
Not everyone gets good Oki. You know why? Because some people spend meter and their only conversion is gone now.
See, to me, the top tiers aren't.
They're the ones that don't have to spend meter.
Top tiers aren't Oki. It's the top tiers are characters who take more off of their Oki.
That-
Everybody got Oki. But the characters who get a lot from their Oki, those characters are top tier.
You know why? Because they don't have to spend fucking bar to get to it.
Catalina, she gonna beat you in neutral, and then her Oki is just as strong as the top.
That's what I'm saying, dude. Since they made you spend meter,
But you
they
can just
don't have
even
to.
that out, though. You can even that out.
How?
I don't. They just got to balance the game. They gotta nerf some shit.
They just gonna look. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna nerf the top tiers, so no one gets Oki, and then that's just gonna be that. And then everyone's gonna be like, "Well, this game is and then everyone's like, "Well, let's buff it a little bit." Why don't they just make it so they had Oki in the game and they got rid of it?
The only way to make a fighting game fair is to homogenize the Oki. And
That's
nobody-
why it gets boring.
Nobody wants homogenized Oki.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Yeah, but that's what Grand Blue is.
It is. It's boring and
Yeah, so all you
terrible.
gotta do if you want, but people want balanced games.
I think people think they want balanced
Yeah,
games.
But people ask for it, right?
Stupid people, yeah.
They finally got one. They love that shit. People play Grand Blue. People playing the fuck out of Grand Blue.
I know they may like Grand Blue, but whatever. Fuck it. If they like it, they like it.
If you want creative Oki, go play Guilty Gear. If you want homogenized Oki, If you want no Oki, play Sam Show. That's how it goes. That's how it goes, man.
Yeah.
It really is how it goes.
I just keep playing Street Fighter 4.
Street Fighter 4 is fine. Do you think Vortex is fucked up?
Yeah, but you have enough options to get out.
Do you? Okay, I agree with that.
That's why I want that again.
So you just play 4.
That's what I'm doing. So
But you can't have another Street Fighter 4.
they
Why
could.
would they make the same game? They're not gonna make the same game. Everything you're asking is like for them to make another Street Fighter 4. They can't make another Street
Well,
Fighter 4.
they can do open-ended systems and have different combos. Like they can still have open-ended pressure. And so you're telling me we can never have invincible DPs again without meter?
No, you can have Invincible DP. Actually, Street Fighter 5 is the only game with not Invincible DPs. It's the only one.
Damn.
Man, it's the only one.
But I mean, it can't
It's
be.
not like everybody all decided to remove Invincible DPs. It's just Street Fighter 5 is the only one without them. So you have to spend money. What I'm saying is, you can't keep asking for a game like Street Fighter 4. Everybody is going to continue to make games that are not Street Fighter 4.
That's fair. I'll just.
They're gonna have shit you like. They're gonna have shit you don't like. That's just how it goes. Sam Show got it right for us, for what we want.
For what we want, yeah.
For what we want, Sam Show got it right. But the next game, like Guilty Gear, it's gonna get it right for what said player who doesn't like Grand Blue wants. Guess what? It's not gonna be for us. That's just how it goes. That's really just how it goes.
Damn, fire games suck, man.
I mean, there's just so many. There's something for everybody. It's just the money is not.
Who is 5-4?
Street Fighter 5 is for like science, like lab specialists. Street Fighter 5 is for the guy who wants to lab every situation and have an answer for it and just cycle through the answers. That's what Street Fighter 5 is.
I think it's fucked up because there is no
It's
answers.
not for the combo guys. It's not for the feelers. It's for the guy who sits there and labs every V-trigger situation and runs that shit. That's all it is. And those people have their game and they like it and there's money in it. Now there are people that lie and say they like it because there's money in it. But there are players that like that shit because they don't have to worry about execution. They don't have to worry about the opponent just knowing.
They don't have to worry about the opponent.
Yeah. They want to just run their V-trigger mix-ups and act like they got money. That's all Street Fighter 5. And you know what, man? I'm glad that the scientific players got it. Because they never had a game. There's never been a game where frame data is everything. And Street Fighter 5 frame data is everything. Which is ironic because they made the game to be beginner friendly. But in order to make a beginner friendly game, you make it impossible to play without frame data. That doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like beginner friendly is something you just jump into and you don't need frame data.
Like dive kick.
It's not that game. I guess they think people pressing a bunch of heavies and crush counter and shit is like beginner friendly. That's not how that works.
I don't think any game that strives to restrict shit is ever beginner friendly. Guilty Gear, this new shit, that's gonna be the most beginner friendly
It's
game.
not beginner friendly because
But that's what they want. But that shit looks fucked up for beginners.
it's not beginner friendly. It's the opposite. Like you're gonna get pop busted twice
And die.
And you're gonna wonder why. And then like the guy's gonna try to do pop buster.
Fuck it up.
He can't because it's a stupid input. It's not like a circle.
Yeah, it's like half circle forward.
So they're gonna try to do pop buster, realize they can't do pop buster because they're not doing it right, and then either they're gonna try to learn, which at that point you're not casual anymore.
Yeah,
You're like,
you're trying to become an intermediate or whatever.
Exactly. Casual is like I'm at a frat party and we drunk.
And we're just gonna put
and
this
we
shit
wanna
in.
Just play a game instead of Mario Party. We want to play a fighting game. Fuck it. Put money on the table. Anybody can jump in that hole. Jessie from down the street can play that shit, and she wins against scrubs, like just some scrub, and they have a great time.
You talking about Smash?
I'm talking about Smash. I'm talking about Tekken.
Tekken?
Things like that. Yeah, I'm talking.
Mortal Kombat?
Yeah, Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
Nobody wants to go into like Guilty Gear and learn what a Gatling is.
Nah. Or how to do a combo.
You can't even do half the moves without knowing the input. If you can't do the move without doing the input, it's not casual. They need to stop this shit. If you wanted to be casual, you needed to be press a button in the direction. Like Granblue. Granblue is like that. But even Granblue is not casual to me because it's cooldowns. Those people need to spam buttons.
Yeah.
So they're gonna do it, not pay attention to cooldowns, and why can't I do this shit? You wanna make a casual game, you jump in that hole, you hit a button, and cool shit happens. And it's not like do half circle motions and shit. You just hit a button, cool shit happens. There's a lot of movement involved. They can move around a lot, and it looks hype. That's casual. This Guilty Gear shit is not casual. This Guilty Gear shit's fucked up, and they know it's fucked up. And our lobby system is trash.
That's like a different topic.
But that kills casual.
Yeah, it does kill
Why
casuals.
do I have to go through a tutorial for your lobby system?
You should just be able to pop in the lobby and use it.
Madden and Call of Duty is the ultimate casual game. You hop on that hole, you click start, you click match, you in a match, you have a bullshit record or KD, and you run that shit. That shit is as casual as it gets. While I get on your game, I have to pick a region. I'm glad that you pick regions, but as a casual, like, what do I give a fuck? They don't even care about connection. Pick a region. I have to make an avatar. I have to walk around with the avatar. I have to
Find somebody.
Other people. You're killing casuals. They just need to be able to click on that bitch, click online, go to rank, get into a fight, and as soon as the fight is done, make sure you make it as easy as possible to get into another one. That's what a casual.
I think I mentioned that before. I was like, you know why the people don't play these fucking games? Even I don't play these fucking games because I'll get the game. The first thing people do is hop in ranked, and no anime game have ranked. You know why? Because they have trash netcode. But so maybe if they fix the netcode, they can make something like that. But for the most part, you're right because that's the number one thing people do. They get home, they just pick rank, and they run it. That's it. That's just,
Actually, the best mode I can think of, one of the few 2D modes that are good, is Treasure Battle and MOM. You ever play MOM in Guilty Gear?
yeah.
That's cool. That's a fun mode. And then they even let you play it online. And there's actually, like, I saw lobbies when the game first came out of MOM matches. And they were full lobbies. When the game first came out, they had full lobbies of MOM Guilty Gear matches. That's OD. That stuff is important.
But that's dead after 2 months because of the connectivity and all that.
It's dead because
Connection is trash.
connection's trash, yeah. And you don't get to do nothing with it. Madden and sports games, they got the perfect formula. You hop on that hole, you spend money, and
Fighting games got a problem where like if they do anything that's not ranked or casual lobbies, that mode is usually dead after the first 2 months.
Killer Instinct would have set the tone if it wasn't locked to Xbox.
If it wasn't on Xbox One, this game would have been really good.
Would have set the tone because that free to play shit is OD. But yeah, I didn't mean to hijack your stream.
I'm not doing anything. I already stopped playing. I was about to log off. I ended up getting on a rant.
But tell everybody what's up.
Yeah, Babe says what's up. Gari's like, y'all talking shit? Let me in there.
I'm not talking shit. I didn't even play that much of the beta. I got in the lobby. The lobby's trash. I got to the top tower just to see if I could do it, and then that was it. I got bored. Why the fuck you gonna separate people by skill levels anyway? Why would you do that? They did it because they thought it helped casuals, and it don't help casuals.
Casuals just want to get another match as soon as possible.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
Yeah. Think pro players are playing in like matchmaking all the time on Call of Duty. People still play it.
Yeah, they don't make them not quit.
Yeah, man. You just gotta give people shit to do. There's nothing to do. Like Smash would break the targets. That's fun. Actually, Guilty Gear Rev 2 had that tutorial. We gotta like run across the map and break the targets and shit. They could have just expanded on that.
Yeah, they could have did some shit like that.
Yeah. They don't. Japanese people are lazy. I shouldn't say Japanese people. The game developers have their focus in the wrong spot. Like this new KF's gonna come out and it's gonna be bare bones as fuck. The graphics might look godlike. The gameplay might be great. But let this new KOF have trash lobby system, delayed netcode, and
Nothing. And nothing else.
and no other game modes. It's done. Tournament mode don't count. Arcade mode don't count. Ghost mode don't count.
What mode?
That shit don't count. I need other shit. Let me do other shit. You know, boss battle mode. Like, this is how I know I'm not a casual. I have yet to touch. I bought Grand Blue. I haven't even looked at that RPG.
Yeah, I haven't even played the
I don't
RPG
even know
mode.
what the extra items you get from it. I don't give a fuck about the extra items. You see? But there are people that have grinded that shit. That's good. They
Yeah.
got something to do. I'm happy for them. That's not why I play fighting games. But I'm happy that they have something to do. They can get on that hoe, get their points for their phone game, and keep it moving. Injustice, you want to dress up Catwoman all day? Go for it. Dress up Catwoman all day. I'm not hating. I'm glad you got something to do. That's what we should be focused on. No, Mortal Kombat got the towers. Awesome. NRS is killing in that department. But your game looks stiff as fuck and it's boring.
Well, they did the same thing that the other fighting games are doing, where they're limited and shit.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. It's like it's stiff and boring. That's just my opinion. I'm still people like Mortal Kombat. But that's what it looks. It's the best selling fighting game. Cause there's shit to do. The story mode is like a movie. I don't care if you gotta make your story mode a first person shooter. You gotta put something in that hole. Something. These story modes are whack. Street Fighter 5 promised us a part 2.
And it never
They
happened.
never gave us one. Why? They don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about story mode.
They don't give a fuck about the game working.
They out of my dark house though. Gil is sick.
I'm glad you're happy with Gil. I'm fucking pissed at Sagat.
Gil is hype. I get washed with Gil and have fun. That's all.
I'm like pissed when I play Sagat. That's Street Fighter 5 Muay Thai fighter.
That's not the guy.
TV, why never fall in love? Man, I ended up talking way longer than I expected. I need to get off. But, alright guys, I'll catch y'all another time. I'll probably be playing KI for the rest of the month. I just need something that's, like, playable online and fun.